parents of Reddit. What did you find in your kid's room that you put back and never discussed with them? When I was 9-ish, my mom got me a light-up handheld back massager. I was obsessed with it. It looked like something space age and did wonders on my neck and back. My older teenage sister stole it from my room one day and I noticed it on her nightstand. She wouldn't give it back and I told my mom she stole it, but mom just said just let her have it. 20 years later and I finally understand. Condoms. Never ever take the condoms. My friend's dad found her contraceptive pill and threw it away. She was pregnant within 6 months. Oh no, I can't find my birth control pills. I guess I won't ever have sex again, said no teenager in the history of the universe. A pair of SpongeBob boxer shorts with the ass cheeks cut out to make them into a thong. They were just trying to make bikini bottoms. If she goes to the beach with them, she'll have sandy cheeks. Not a parent, but my dad moved to a new apartment after I shipped to boot camp. When I got back home on boot leave, he was showing me around his new apartment and he just casually mentioned, "Your pocket pussy's in that drawer by the way." Hiya. A true battle buddy saves your stuff. You are a beautiful person and an amazing parent. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'm a kid, but once my girlfriend accidentally left her undies under my bed. Every so often when I'm away for an amount of time, my mom will clean up my room and do some washing. When I got back one time, I found her undies washed with mine and left for me to put away in my room. She's never mentioned it to me. I like that she washed them. I mean, it is the polite thing to do, lol. An entire nightstand drawer full of used feminine hygiene products. I wanted to ask why, but I felt like any conceivable answer would just beckon more questions. Was looking for my vibrator that mysteriously disappeared from my drawer. Looked in the teenager's room, not there. Went to my 5-year-old's room and there it was sitting on top of his dresser, in all its glory. I was too scared to ask anyone how my lightsaber got there, so just took it back and hid it in my room. I'm about to be 17, and seeing this now has me worried what they've found over the years. My son is a very talented artist. While cleaning his room, we found a drawing that he'd done as sort of a 3-part comic strip. First panel, there was a pretty girl wearing bib overalls, the kind with the straps over the shoulder. Second panel, one of the strap buttons popped loose and the strap was flying back over her shoulder as the overalls started to fold down. Third panel, the girl, breast exposed, had a perfect look of surprised embarrassment on her face. The reason we didn't say anything was because he was a pretty shy 11-year-old and we didn't want him to stop drawing by embarrassing him. I regret not taking a picture of it, though, because it was really impressive artwork for a kid. I was laying peel stick tiles in our bathroom, and found a couple of mild nudie mags hidden under the big package of TP. At about that time, youngest son came home and was a bit panicked but never said anything at the time. I made sure to place the magazines back when I was done tiling. I showed them to my wife and joked that I should have substituted granny gangbangs or similar. I still regret not doing it. I was around 14 and ordered a book online about sex back when they just sent you anything if you promised you were over 18 and would pay for it later. This was no regular book. It was nearly 500 pages, a leather-bound holy grail of sex. My father or mother found it one day under my bed and I thought I would be in so much trouble, but they never said anything. A few weeks later, I go looking for it and under their bed, I find my book, a printed out copy of the Anarchist Cookbook and a VHS of heavy metal. I took it all and nothing has even been said about it to this day. One of them found the VHS, and I am pretty sure it was my mom, thinking it was mine, due to the looks of disappointment shortly thereafter I was getting. Not a parent, but I am pretty sure my dad found my first bong and never mentioned it. One day it was just missing and I was so scared that I left it in an obvious spot after smoking and I'd get in trouble. It's been like 10 years since that and I'm still to this day curious what happened. Lol. Clearly dad took it and is still using it to smoke with his buddies. I'm not the parent, but I know someone that went into their son's 17 room and stumbled across a ball gag, handcuffs, spiked collar with leash, and riding crop. He did have a GF at the time. The parent never mentioned it to either of them. My grandma found a dildo I didn't like, brought it upstairs to show my mom and laugh, and then suggested she regift it to me in front of my whole family on Christmas morning. My grandma is savage AF and I'm lucky to have a sliver of her humor. I don't know if that's funny or scary. Not the parent but the kid whose dad went through my room looking for something else. I was going through some really awful depression. I was 21 at the time and used alcohol as my medicine, and I had stashed a bunch of bottles in my room. I'd hide them, and also my parents never ever went into my room, so I wasn't too worried about it. I came home from my friend's house one day and he had all of the bottles out for me to see. I instantly felt sick inside. My dad had me go upstairs and talk to him about it, and instead of being angry at his young adult kid drinking the way I was, he told me how sad he felt that I was going through something all alone. I ended up going to rehab and learned how to live my life sober. I ended lots of relationships that were pulling me down. I may not even be here today if we never had that conversation. Also, I'm so very thankful for him. Edit. I do realize the question states but did not discuss with them. I just thought this story could help if a parent found something like this. Thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.